Hi and welcome to Watch and Work. Watch and Work is ComtiTech's series of service videos for automotive mechanics. In them you'll learn how to change timing belts on a very wide range of vehicle engines, simply, safely and quickly. The videos show the key working steps for workshop professionals.
Die dauern zwar ein paar Minuten, dranbleiben lohnt sich aber. Die Zeit holt ihr später bei der Montage locker wieder rein.
My name is Stefan Meyer and I'll show you a different vehicle engine in each video.
Fahrzeugmotor. Und um welchen es heute geht, das zeige ich euch jetzt. Heute habe ich euch einen 2 Liter 114 kW.
Today I have a 2-liter 114 kilowatt engine from an Alfa Romeo 156 built in 2000, engine code AR32301. For this engine we need our water pump kit CT877WP1 and timing belt kit CT970K1 for the balancer shaft. You have these tools from the manufacturer to help with fitting. A few preparations are needed to enable you to set the timings. First, remove the crankshaft sprocket and timing belt guard, and then the ignition harness and valve cover. Using a timing gauge to set TDC cylinder 1. Unscrew the spark plug from cylinder 1, screw in the adapter and gauge and determine the TDC of cylinder 1. Once the timings for TDC cylinder 1 have been set, remove the balancer shaft belt. Loosen the nut at the rear of the tensioning pulley using a 10 mm wrench.
Nun müsst ihr die Nockenwelle fixieren. Dazu haben wir zwei.
Now lock the camshaft. There are 2 locking tools, one for the intake camshaft and one for the exhaust camshaft.
Bei der Einlassnockenwelle entfernt ihr bitte den Lager.
Remove the bearing block of cylinder 2 on the intake camshaft and cylinder 3 on the exhaust camshaft and replace them with these 2 locking tools.
Gegen diese beiden Arretierwerkzeuge.
Before removing the timing belt, remove the sprocket from the crankshaft at the bottom. Then loosen the tensioning pulley and remove the timing belt. Next, loosen the 2 camshafts. Use the counterhold. Replace the relevant components with the components from our 2 kits. Take care when fitting the tensioning pulley. There is a recess here and a dog on the engine to ensure that the tensioning pulley does not rotate. The 2 have to be mated so that the tensioning pulley does not rotate. A similar principle applies to the tensioning pulley for the balancer shaft timing belt. Again, there is a bore and a dog, and these have to be mated. Why don't we apply any additional sealing compound paste or adhesive to a water pump? Whenever there is a seal or gasket that is made of cork, metal or rubber, no additional sealing compound paste should be applied. This would be otherwise dissolve into the cooling circuit where it would circulate and then potentially block the radiator, the water pump or other components in the cooling circuit or cause a leak. All the components have been changed, time to fit the belt. Note the arrows showing the running direction and the reference marks for the camshaft and crankshaft. Start at the crankshaft sprocket and then continue around the camshaft sprocket. When finished, check that the reference marks are aligned at both points. Use the special tool to tension the timing belt. Locate the special tool with the pin in the bore next to the tensioning pulley. Now over-tension the tensioning pulley again until the pointer reaches its maximum deflection. Why was it important to over-tension the belt initially? We're dealing with brand new rubber. The rubber teeth are large and first have to be made to conform to the belt pulley. By over-tensioning the belt, we pull the rubber teeth into the belt pulleys. This ensures that the rubber conforms to the belt pulleys and avoids later settling. Now turn the engine over twice in the direction of engine rotation and then set the correct timings and tension. Once the timings have been set, correct the timing belt tension. Loosen the tensioning pulley nut and turn the tensioning pulley until the pointer and bore are aligned. The main timing belt has been fitted. Now tighten the camshaft sprockets using the counterhold and then remove the locking tools and the timing gauge. Fit the timing belt for the balancer shafts. The first step is to refit the crankshaft sprocket. When fitting the timing belt, please note that it has arrows indicating its running direction and reference marks. The corresponding reference marks can be found here on the sprocket. The notch here has to be aligned with the notch in the cover behind. There is one notch on the crankshaft sprocket and another on the balancer shaft. Start fitting the belt by aligning the line behind the arrows with the mark on this balancer shaft, then continue clockwise with the other reference marks. Use the special tool with the bore to tension the timing belt. Mate the bore with this dog on the tensioning pulley. Turning the tool tensions the belt. Turn the special tool clockwise until this point on the tensioning pulley is aligned with the tip here. Both timing belts have now been fitted. Before starting to reassemble the engine in reverse order, remember to tighten the two camshaft bearing blocks at the top. Okay, almost done. You now just have to check everything has been reassembled. Follow the manufacturer's specification, particularly when it comes to the torques. Remember, gently does it. Don't forget our quality mark. Place our change sticker in a clearly visible location in the engine compartment, so the customer sees that you've installed quality.